bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Tulsa Golden Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leader of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. All right, guys, let's take a big view of Tulsa. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a four-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Also trying to move the chains on third and short. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Grant. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. Touchdown, Tulsa. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He steps out of bounds just across the 20 at the 21. Decent starting field position here. The Bobcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a ship.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game
dude just
on
dove
the
down for a loss of one.
Facing two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Off the play fake on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now, coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
The Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Pulls it in. It's Grover.
Oh, you're playing Ohio State. Holy shit. That's not good.
And the Bobcats are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. He's looking downfield to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, look what I found. I I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Are you playing at
Those
Ohio
are
State,
so
Wesley?
frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Who got hurt?
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Takes a handoff. It's
Damn
out.
it.
And maybe
Should have
he'll get back
flipped
to
it
the line
out
of
there.
scrimmage, but no more than that.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Scanning the field. It's Grant. Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, is becoming more and more of a weapon in every single team.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Catch in the middle. It's T.
4th and 1.
They'll make the stop.
Get out of here.
3 yards short of the 1st down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Tulsa trying to pick up a 4th down conversion here. Trying to keep the drive alive. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Not always the old line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a
Come
jump
on,
the
it ain't
snap
even
down
audible
and
yet.
back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense getting set for 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Grant.
Oh, shit.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
These linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. They'll run play action. Quickly complete.
Oh, wow. That was really cool.
The Golden Hurricanes looking downfield, and he needs
Shit.
a bunch. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their
Oh, no.
ball in space, and that's what I like about
Damn
this
it,
offense.
Chris.
I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football soon.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, and this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's a kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense still in identity mode.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab. It's Pugh. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Looking to throw, it's Grant. Fires to the big fella. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Running back searching for a hole. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Looking for room. It's Allen. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. A great catch and run for 6. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out at the 21. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Soft spot in the middle. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes or goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense.
Oh, what?
Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder. He gets a hand on it. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Racing down the left side. The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tlsa. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get there.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the back. Looking downfield. It's Grant. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Run it. Yeah.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one?
Always got some space. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle.
Man.
And that's incomplete. A defender all
Oh, he
over
dropped it.
knocked the ball to the ground.
Badass.
Fourth down coming up. The Bobcats will punt this one away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting some pressure. Finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Looking downfield, it's Grant. Finds a tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
On third down, going up top. A little screen to the running back. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. They'll run for it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Fourth down and short, you want a no-nonsense run. Nice job by the running back, getting the football, getting downhill, making sure he gets that first down.
Finds his back in the middle. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Here's first and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. He's looking to pass. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Tulsa. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Leaves it with the running back. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started.
Let's get 6 right here.
And he's going to try to return this one. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
Rushes on it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Calls it in. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have banged it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
There he goes. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catch you, big fella.
Oh, what?
In the middle, it's Thomas.
The hell was that?
They get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively. Right now, they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the
freaking
second half.
A, you better not be hurt bad.
Stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far.
Shit.
Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Keeps it on the bootleg. Shoots it to the left.
Oh, damn. What happened?
Ran all by himself. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Bobcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen.
He's going for the
Oh,
goal.
wow.
And he'll take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio. He'll try to tack on one more. They get the extra point on the board, but they're still down 35-7. Man down.
Dude, what's going on with the injuries?
Let him be checked out.
Holy shit.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh, man.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw.
There you go, dude. Great catch.
And they'll do more than move the chains.
Stupid
They'll
throw,
move
but
that
great
thing more
catch.
than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Here's the thing, not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Dropping back, it's Grant. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keep it on the ground. They went right back to to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight.
Oh, terrible
And the
block.
punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off-play action on 1st down. He tries to take the top off, and it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football. No PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Looking to pass, it's Grant. Quickly out to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Golden Hurricane might just throw this thing deep on 2nd and inches. They'll send the tight end in motion. Running it to the right. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense...
Oh, catch it. There you go. Badass.
A semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Tulsa will come to the line on 1st and goal. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Damn it. I tapped it.
Just as he released it,
Fucking
it falls
tapped
to the
it.
turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
To the air, it's Grant. Throws way in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Short completion, setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They moved him right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. Trying to punch it in, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tulsa! I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
He'll return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. past the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
This has been a frustrating day. They haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive guys.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Bobcats are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, running back on the move. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Using his legs, it's hard. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Bobcats line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. To the air, it's Grant. He's got the back in the middle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Looking to throw on first down. He's looking deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. Running free. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. South Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Columbia, one of the most special places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by just 4 to Texas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got a man in the green. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Reads it, fires complete. Breaks the tackle. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Makes the grab down the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute there.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing.
Breaks into the open. Has the sticks, and he may get more. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
No.
Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Dropping back, it's Grant. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Finds his big tight end. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
Let's go! Let's go!
Wants to throw on 3rd.
Oh!
For the 11th time.
Just a little air on it. God.
The defense comes out on top with a pick. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Okay, who got injured?
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. They'll start this drive going to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
To the ground with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on. Turn the page to the next game because things just...
He's got some space. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one.
Oh,
And the
shit,
return
Chris.
will be brought down. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense
Ooh,
has been
shit.
able to come out
Don't
here
get hurt.
on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Grant.
Good
This
catch.
one's complete. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
There's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
Bottom of the time, lets it go. Got his man downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like, they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Big guy smells it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when we watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. We learn a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. This time it's complete. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to part each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all